Hi everyone! With Christmas right around the corner, I have another festive cocktail for you guys this week. This one is a little bit different, but bear with me, okay? It sounds a little bit unusual, but it's going to be fantastic, so Christmassy. It's going to be like Christmas dinner in a glass, that is what I'm going for. Inspiration for this cocktail came to me way back around about summertime when I was in London, and me and Ben went to this cocktail bar and they had a cocktail with gravy syrup in it. And ever since then I was like, okay, when Christmas comes I'm going to make a cocktail with gravy syrup in it, and this is exactly what I have done. So this is called my Pigs in Blankets cocktail, and it has in it some bacon infused bourbon. What I know. So it's fat-washed bacon bourbon, I think is what it's called. I'll put the sort of recipe for that down below if you want to make it yourself at home. It tastes delicious just on its own, oh my goodness. So yeah, that's the main thing going on here. I also have infused some white vermouth with some cranberry sauce. So we have some cranberry vermouth going on. We have my gravy syrup, as I mentioned. I know it sounds weird, I know it does, but it's going to be fantastic. Some sage syrup as well, which I've made, and some lemon juice. So let's get on with this unusual but hella Christmassy cocktail, I think. So in here we're going to do 45 ml of bourbon. The smell of this, oh, so good. So in we go. Now I have a few people coming over for a little pre-Christmas gathering, and this is one of the cocktails I'm going to be serving up. So I hope that they really like it. It might be a step too far for them, which is absolutely fine. More for me, but yeah, well, we're going to see how it goes. So 30 ml of the vermouth. So let's see, 30 ml. Not quite. I've got a little egg cup here to get it out with because it's a big tub and I will just end up spilling it. It'll be a nightmare. Okay, that's about 30. Then I'm just going to do 50 ml of my gravy syrup. It's sweet, obviously, it's sugar syrup. And you do obviously get a little bit of a hint of the gravy as well. But I don't know, if someone didn't say to you what it was, I don't know if I think you'd be like, I don't know what that is, but it's good because it's sort of savoury and sweet, and who doesn't love that combination? 50 ml of the sage. Again, this is just a simple syrup, but infused with sage. This is going to go everywhere. Pour it here. Oh, it didn't. Okay, and then just 10 ml of lemon juice, just to sort of cut through all of this, really. Make it a bit fresher. I've already squeezed my lemon juice. I'm really interested to see what everyone else makes of this, actually. Okay, so that is all of the ingredients in the shaker. I'm going to add some ice. Add some ice and then give it a bit of a shake. Okay, for my glass, what I have done is I have rimmed half of it with some salty sage seasoning. I've done half because that might be a little step too far for people, you know, with the saltiness going on, the savouriness of this cocktail. It may even be a little step too far for me, so that's why I've only done half of it. Yeah, so we've got another garnish coming up as well, but I'll pour this in first. It looks a little bit like really weak gravy. I do understand I'm not making this sound very appetizing. An actual pig on a blanket as well. Obviously, I need to have one of them as a garnish. There we go. That is my very Christmassy, very, very incredibly festive cocktail, Pigs and Blankets. I'm going to give it a little bit of taste to prove to you it's not disgusting. this on its own, like when you taste it, when I made this and I tasted a little bit, I was like, oh, I don't know, it doesn't taste overly like bacony. Wow. When you mix it with all these other things, I don't know if it's the gravy syrup. Can I just say, you don't taste any gravy. It sounds silly, but you don't. It just sort of gives like a savoury note to it. And when you add that, and then the sweetness from the cranberry, and the sage as well, you really get the sage in there, sort of like fresh herbiness. Oh, I'm telling you. I am telling you, that is a winner. That is amazing. I am so happy with that. I'm so proud of myself. There we go. If you're going to make any Christmas cocktail this year, why not make pigs and blankets? You know, who isn't going to love that? I mean, obviously vegans and vegetarians, maybe not so much. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Join me next week for another Christmassy cocktail. I know, right? Where am I coming up with these? And yeah, happy festivities, everyone. Cheers.